Yeah, I heard the news.
Yeah.
Okay, we're rolling
Does that mean that he ate the pussy 445 times?
No, it means he's going to jail
for 445
For
years.
445 years.
That's what it's
for
literally what I
attempted
just said.
underage pussy eating.
Jesus.
That picture though is pretty legendary.
Which one?
One that's like, what is it? It's like, tell daddy goodnight.
And it's him like in bed, just like chilling.
Oh my, that's who that is?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. I was like, man, that guy's funny looking.
Okay. Dane, when are we fixing this feedback problem?
I don't know. I'm not sure where it comes from, but it doesn't matter because
It
nobody
drives
else
me
can hear it.
nuts.
It does. It drives me insane too.
Dude, you should just not wear headphones.
Anyways, welcome to episode 39.
39.
39.
What's funnier than 38?
39.
39. This video is going to be a lot funnier because there's not just a tier list in the front of it.
For the first
True.
20 minutes.
That's what you. Oh, I thought it was the whole podcast.
No.
Nah.
You would know if you listened to it.
Yeah, you would know if you
I
listened
watched
to
the
that.
first 5 minutes and then got bored.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that's probably
Dang.
how most people. It was an experiment.
Yeah.
I re-listened.
If there were visuals,
Yeah.
I think.
yeah, that probably
That's
We
what I
should
said
have
at the
done
start.
that.
Tricked you.
we should do a poll and see what tier list people want us to do next.
No.
Yeah, we could do that.
You don't know how to do marketing.
I run the
bro.
Instagram. I can do whatever
Marketing.
I want.
This podcast needs some goddamn marketing, Dane.
It does. We lost a follower on Instagram.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was me.
What?
Yeah.
Kidding.
No. Because you had an all-out war with Ty in the comments of the cereal.
I can't do it anymore. I have to unfollow.
Wait, did you actually?
That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
That's pretty, and I would keep on
What
going
issue
in.
did Ty have with the tier list?
Dude, I had a
He had
lot of issues with
yeah.
that tier list.
Okay.
We're just
Yeah.
going to go through the exact argument we have
Yeah.
on Instagram right now.
Nah, I just basically told Nate that
He was stupid and dumb.
let's just say he's still very new to the cereal.
But that is
scene.
not true.
No, it's very true.
That is
I've been
just
eating
not true.
I've been eating very many different genres of cereal for a very long time.
Well, that's the thing, though, is I've technically played Smash Brothers longer than you, but you practice more, so therefore you're better. And Nate practices eating cereal probably more than you do.
no, that's
Every
not true.
time I meet Nate, he's eating fucking cereal.
Dude, I have younger siblings who eat cereal on a regular basis, so there's a constant flow of
And
cereal.
just tell me what your favorite cereal is. Fuck.
Well, yeah.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay. There we go.
Oh,
Top
we have
tiers,
it.
Yeah,
the S tiers were perfect. I was like, yeah, I agree with all of those.
That's all that really
Yeah.
matters.
But everything in the A tier, or most of everything in the A tier, I was like, this
Like
is
what?
bullshit.
Like what? Frosted Flakes?
Fucking Raisin Bran?
Raisin Bran is
fucking-
good.
Raisin Bran
You
is
guys are
good.
fucking
Everyone in this
stupid.
room likes Raisin Bran except you.
You guys are the whitest pieces of shit ever.
Dude, now
Raisin
Ty
Bran
knows-
fucking sucks.
Ty knows how I feel about the fire stick knife conversation.
Well, you were just wrong about the fucking.
You're,
Like, he's
you're
wrong about
literally
Raisin
just
Bran.
wrong about
No.
Yeah, you
When we
are.
were in the Discord, everyone was like, what the fuck is Raisin Bran doing in A tier?
Yeah, and
wrong.
then somebody put Lucky Charms in A tier. That's
Charms.
good.
Now,
so
Lucky Charms are really nostalgic. They're not F tier. They're definitely like C or D tier.
so
They're
bad.
F tier.
I hate him.
Yeah.
They're I have a nostalgic.
It's the
factor
one
with them.
cereal I literally I can't eat it.
It's just disappointing, but
Yeah.
it's nostalgic, so I like it. What else did you? Yeah, it's just like Oops All Berries is like.
But we can all agree on the drug tier list, though.
Oh yeah, the drug tier list.
yeah.
Perfect.
Wait,
Perfect.
I'm missing something.
Did you not see the Instagram?
No.
No.
I
Oh
don't
yeah.
use Instagram.
Oh, that's true.
Oh.
After I posted the zero tier list one, and it was like our best received post on the Instagram. I think that our best one was when Gage left for the military. Everybody was like, "Oh, this is actually a sweet and earnest post." And then the last one was like a bunch of military people standing around a box that said hentai.
Can we just post a
No, no.
picture of Gage naked yet?
Yeah, I should do that. Should I do that right now?
Maybe not. You could ask him. Be
We
like,
should get
hey,
it. Let's
do you
get his
care?
consent.
You know-
and if he says no, just
know-
ignore him.
We should do a podcast with the Discord people.
I've thought about it, but
It'd be too intense.
we
It'd be too many people.
Yeah, we want to be able to do everybody.
Well, we would just
Like
ask
one.
them who would want to go on it,
Yeah,
and we'd be like, "With this,
we just have to move some equipment around.
Sky is in town.
Yeah, that's true, but he doesn't have a car. This
all-
is such
we all have
boring
cars.
conversations. That's like an hour drive.
Yeah, can we talk about something that matters?
Yes.
Like me and Dane getting accepted into college.
Yo,
Dude,
we're in.
college is epic.
We're there.
Okay, this conversation's already boring.
All right. Speaking of college,
Yeah.
I was looking at me and Ty's possible living situation, just like the interior.
Oh, are we gonna get into an intense talk about rape again?
Not this time.
I'm glad I wasn't there for that.
That
talk.
Yeah,
was
that was
so.
really awkward.
Anyway,
I didn't want to be there.
I was like looking at like the pictures of like what the interior is gonna look like, pretty decent. But something that threw me completely off guard was the fact that the kitchen is a room. Like there's a doorway.
Huh.
Like you open a door to get into the kitchen, and it's not open. It's just a single doorway into
At the living
I feel like
space,
that's
me and
not
Dane
safe.
were
That's
looking
that's
at
a good thing because then you can like if you need to cook something late at night and don't want to wake everybody
I
up,
guess that's
you can
true.
like close the door.
Is it a shared kitchen with like another set of rooms, or is it?
No.
you
It's
get your own
just
kitchen?
it's just like
It's our
yeah, it's like it's just one kitchen.
I think in Israel and I's
Yeah.
living space,
It's got doors.
yeah, it's got doors, but it's big. It's really big
It is
because it's
really
like
big.
a whole.
But that is weird for like. You wouldn't see a kitchen with doors in a house.
Yeah, it's like an apartment. It was built in the 50s, so maybe that's why.
Yeah,
think it's
stupid people in
haunted?
the 50s.
That's
I
like,
just farted again. Oh my god.
man, I'm about to make some fucking bread in the oven. I need some privacy.
Yeah, it's like you just cooking naked.
Yeah, it's like guys. Like,
Dude, I'm gonna walk around naked all the time.
You better not. I swear to God.
Why do you
Hey,
care?
nudity is legal in San Francisco.
oh, it is. He's right.
Fuck.
But you can't sit on any benches or anything.
I don't.
That's probably for like your health.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your own health.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, please don't do that.
You have like ultra Zika. What happened to you? I think I sat on a bench with my butthole spread open.
Hey,
did
you
you
wanna
get-
you wanna swim to Alcatraz when we're there?
I feel like Nate could do it.
Yeah.
I'd probably drown.
I don't know. Swimming is hard.
I
don't think
throw
could
up
do
when I
that.
swim. So,
Yeah.
like every time. If I
Like,
swim hard.
Is it like
yeah,
a-
but it's in salt water, so you float easier.
I guess.
There's
barf.
well, also there's like a shit ton of sharks in San Francisco. Like-
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
just ride one?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Just bring a
obviously.
belt and then you take off the belt and you use it as like a leash.
You have to make the shark your bitch. You got to punch it in the gills.
You guys
Dude,
remember that
yeah.
picture from like 2008 of that guy like walking out of the like beach water with like a shark hung over his shoulder and he's wearing boxing gloves and then like fucking impact font is like ever be so mad you go to box a shark and win. Epic.
Epic.
Nick Fanning, who's like a really famous world champion surfer, got attacked by a shark during a, I guess, match of surfing, like on live TV. You just see him like start flailing around. They're like, "What's going on?" And then you just see a fin,
And they're like,
and they're like, "That's a shark."
was he okay?
Yeah, he was completely fine.
No, he was attacked by a shark.
Yeah, dude, he's dead.
Did he get bit by it?
No, it grabbed his leash,
Oh.
and so it was like tugging his leash, and he was like, "Whoa." I think was it his leash? Well, his leash definitely
I don't
snapped.
know.
I don't remember.
I feel like competitive surfing is kind of bullshit, not gonna lie.
A little bit.
You
It
can't
is
like depend on an
based- yeah.
equal wave for like every contestant.
That's the thing. In like, if you're a really good surfer, you can make like basically anything good.
Different types of competitions. There's like bigger waves.
Yeah, there's
and
big wave.
trick.
What I'm saying is
Well,
what they need to do is put surfing at the Olympics, but build like a giant fucking pool that has a wave
that's what they're doing.
that's going to be the same for
Wait, are they
everyone.
actually?
No, yeah, that's what they're. No, sorry.
Like-
Japan, because they're surfing in Japan, so they're not doing that. But Kelly Slater,
Yeah, has
he
one.
does have that.
in Lemoore, literally the middle of nowhere.
Because if you could make it like balanced so that it's like the same wave every time and just have everyone like do their best on the same wave,
Well, yeah.
I would be pretty into that.
Well, that's like part of like the discussion is because like surfing, as we know, is traditionally in the ocean, but as you said, every wave is different. So how can it be fair? And part of it is like, okay, like you get priority, which is like you can go on the wave, but the other person can't. And so like if you pretend like you're going on a wave and then don't go for it, like you still have priority. So then it's like picking and choosing.
I feel like surfing, like Smash Brothers, wasn't meant to be a competitive thing. But in order to make it competitive, you need to make your own rules.
I agree with that, actually. I do agree that surfing in itself is kind of hard.
Surfing sounds like, to me, surfing sounds like something you do for fun, not something you compete with others with. But I think if you wanted to, like, show off, there should definitely be, like, a regulated
Well, yeah, that's the
wave.
thing. Is there's people that are definitely better at surfing, like no question.
Yeah.
Like there are there's levels to it. Like you can tell when someone is substantially better than another person. But when it comes to competition and keeping it fair, because like a soccer pitch doesn't move. It's not different every time, you know?
Right.
But like you said,
And everyone's
waves-
playing on the
Yeah.
same field.
It's
Yeah.
kind of the same thing with snow sports, where it's like in the Winter Olympics, the snow as it goes on. Like I remember one of the Olympic years, they were like, "Oh, the snow is like melting a little bit early," and like that's kind of a problem when it's the Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
So
And they rely on that shit.
yeah, so but they probably plan it out in a specific way where it's like sports that rely heavily on even more heavily rely on the condition of snow. They put them at the front or something. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, because that's the thing too, is I think like the surfing, the length of each, I don't know I guess they're called heats. Each heat, I think, or like round of two surfers is like 45 minutes or something like that. And the thing is that in that 45 minutes, there'll be like a few sets, which is like 3 to 5 waves of like better waves thrown in with shitty ones. So,
What was that?
dude, his lips are so wet. You kind of look like Timothy Chalamet if you had wet lips.
I feel like every time, like, you know how when you're trying to, like, think what someone looks like, your brain can, like, get it kind of right, but it can't, like, get every single detail right?
Yeah.
I feel like when I think about Ty, like, 40% of his face is his giant wet lips.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, you've got Dr. Manhattan as your screensaver.
Yeah.
It's so sad that Steve Jobs died. Who the hell is Steve Jobs?
Fuck that guy.
Ligma balls.
Ligma ball. I don't even add the
You
ligma
didn't
part.
even add the ligma. It's so sad that Steve Jobs died.
Who the hell is
Who the hell is Steve Jobs?
That's
Ligma
like
balls?
even
That's
funnier.
even better.
That's even better.
Oh my god. So we've been playing poker.
Why'd you open up to your camera on your phone and just let it sit there? Are you okay?
Like my balls, dude.
Anyways,
Anyways,
we've been playing
we've
poker.
been playing
yeah.
poker. It's been pretty fun. It's
Dane
fun.
sucks at it.
No, I got good.
Dane got good in one night.
Oh, you want to play
it's
again
not
tonight?
like a hard game to grasp.
You want to play again tonight?
I was doing pretty good.
You want to play again?
I wasn't doing as good as other people, but I was there.
Jetson's really good at it.
Yeah. I guess we're just gonna say everybody's name.
I don't think he.
They're all pretty generic names.
Jetson is not a generic
Yeah, what the
name.
hell are you talking about?
I mean, well, somebody's name is Chris. Like,
That could be a woman.
Yeah.
Who knows?
it could be.
Cody
don't-
could be a guy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Cody's not a guy?
Except
Cam could be a woman as well. Or
oh
man.
wow.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty
true.
ambiguous.
I'm not finishing that joke.
No, finish it.
Nope.
You stupid
not?
Reddit user.
Why not?
Just not gonna do it.
For the vine.
I think it might be too bad.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Well, okay. In that case, please don't.
Yeah,
I don't want
you're
to have to do more work than I have to. And I already don't do much work.
Do you think in 10 years that this podcast series will resurface?
You know, I really think, therefore I am.
If this gets popular 10 years after we're done making
I don't think we've said anything like things might come up and then people might be like, "Bro, why'd you say that?" And I'd be like, "I was literally like 20." Like
Nah, 20, it's like people start to care what you say.
but it's like if you're I feel like only a 20-year-old
Have we
thinks that,
said
though.
bad things on this?
Not that bad.
Like what?
I accidentally did a really bad Asian accent once when trying to do a German accent.
That was awesome.
Like completely unintentionally, it was like just
it was
really bad.
incredibly racist.
Incredibly racist.
But not, it was like,
But completely accidental.
it was like we were like, what is that accent? And you're like, it's German. And we were like, what?
But nobody acknowledged that it was like a bad Asian accent. Everybody was just like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm trying to do. Hold on, let me try again." And then I just did the same thing again.
I don't know. I feel like I just have like the fear that I've said something that I don't like. I just said it like offhandedly,
Yeah.
and then like it'll come back, and they'll like I'll get like a job at like.
Well, if you weren't
somewhere.
racist, you wouldn't have thoughts like that.
Oh yeah, the meme that I was racist.
Yeah.
Like
Like it's a meme. I don't know.
That's funny.
Lawrence of Arabia.
Nathan of
Nathan of
Arabia.
Arabia.
Man, that was over a half a year ago.
I can't wait. To
When does this
occupy
podcast
Zanzibar.
turn 1 year old?
July 31st.
Really?
Yeah.
That's coming up, dude.
Kind of.
What are we gonna do for?
July.
What are we gonna do for the
13
celebration?
more episodes.
Probably
It'll be
go
a
to
year.
school because we'll probably
Yeah.
leave in
Dude,
like 2 weeks after.
Our
that.
school doesn't start until the end of August.
That's kind of lit.
We move in like the second week.
Oh, so then second week of August?
Yeah, so we're there. I think we're just there. For
Oh,
a week.
This is so boring. Could you guys shut up?
Hey,
Let's go to parties. Dude, I'm going to have the rolling tray. We're going to have a coffee.
Oh, the super mega.
I got the
tray.
super mega rolling tray.
I'm so excited.
That's going to be the centerpiece on our coffee table.
so good.
it's so awesome.
It's so awesome.
So when we have fucking homies over, they're going to be like, what the fuck is
Can
that?
we get a giant jar of weed?
Yeah. We don't even smoke
Are you gonna
weed,
do like a
but,
candied weed kind of thing?
I'll just get fake weed.
Yeah, no. There was somebody we knew who had a giant mason jar of like weed that looked like candy, or no, candy that looked like just like a bud, and they just had it sitting there, and everybody'd be like, "That's a lot of weed. Why do you never touch that?" And he's like, "Oh, it's fake. I stole it."
I like that combination.
I
of
know. I like
words.
that addition.
No, it's fake. I stole it. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Why did you? Okay.
He thought it was real, but it wasn't.
Damn.
And he stole it, and then he realized it was literally just like it looked like candy.
Yeah, like how could it look like candy?
Dan, how high did you get on 420?
Dude, you know I was blazing it. You know I was going in. I was rolling those. I was doing spliffs, bro. I was doing 50-50s.
I was smoking some doobies.
I was so what's
Some left-handed cigarette.
what's the ganja? Is that another word for
Yeah.
it?
the Mary Jane grass. What about you, Israel? How was your 420?
I played Overwatch.
That sounds awful.
Nate,
Yeah.
don't. What was that? That sounded like a trumpet.
Where the fuck my phone go? Oh.
Waveform, it's just tiny
Yeah, hitting
spike.
some purple haze, you know.
Yo.
Nelly.
That's a good dude.
Rain.
Purple haze puts me in the feels.
Have you heard
bro.
about the dude who played Urkel, who was released his own strain called like Purple Urkel or something?
That's awesome.
That's pretty sick, actually.
Lyrical.
That guy
Yeah,
sucks.
Israel's probably the biggest stoner right now, actually. Like, he smokes a lot of weed.
Even bigger than me.
You know, like, I
Yeah.
saw, like, 3 bongs in his room. He had a dab rig. I was like, dabs are kind of sketches.
Oh yeah,
bro.
same person who had the
Ty's
fake.
been in my house like twice.
No.
I don't even live in the room that he last saw me live in.
I need
true.
the same.
I'm the
Last
only
house.
person.
Did
I'm
you
the
get rid
only
of your
person who's
bongs?
seen the new room.
What bonks?
Exactly.
I think it's really upsetting when Dane uses the Bible as rolling paper.
Oh, yeah, that's super disrespectful, Dan.
Actually,
It's like, yeah, I just love the way Corinthians draws.
I actually do the Torah now. So
Wow.
Yeah.
I prefer the Quran.
Dude.
That's the joke I was about to make.
It's-
Glad we're on
what
the
is
same
it again?
wavelength.
Haram?
haram.
Yes.
Yeah, it's sin.
It is haram.
All is
but-
good, inshallah.
Inshallah.
No, the holiday that's right now.
Ramadan.
Ramadan, bro.
Yeah. That sucks.
Dude, Ramadan
can't
fucking
eat until,
sucks.
Like,
The sun.
I get why they
You
do
can't
it.
drink water either.
What?
Yeah.
You can't drink
That's not
water.
healthy.
Yeah,
This
I know.
stems from a culture that originates in the desert.
Yeah.
How many people died during
It's to
Ramadan?
save water, dumbass.
Yeah, they were like, dude, hey, just don't drink water until it's cold.
This is literally a time of year when water starts to go away.
Oh yeah.
So they were like, hey, conserve our water, but it's for religion.
I don't know if that's actually like.
Yeah, I
I
don't
know.
know.
I'm just
feel
fucking
like,
with
I know
It
you
makes
are.
sense, but it's one of those things where it makes sense, but it could be not.
It's like
true.
Prince Phillip, or not
Oh.
King Philip, whatever.
From
His
what I've
name.
heard, is like a lot of people waste water in the Middle East. Like people from Turkey. This is a complete overgeneralization, and I've done no research, by the way.
I love
But
this.
from what I've heard, people in Turkey will like just pull out their hose like after a drought's over, and then just like wash their driveway.
That's what people in California do.
I've never seen that.
I've never seen somebody
that.
wash their driveway. Well, I've seen power washers, but
Yeah, that's different though.
Yeah, that's to like unblack your
Yeah.
street.
You don't realize like we almost live in a desert. We're like in the climate zone that's like right before desert.
Yes. Death Valley's right there.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know.
And the valley, which was a giant marsh until they emptied it. And they were like, people live here now.
Me and Dane are gonna live next to a marsh.
Yep.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
We're also
right
going
there.
to live next to a Costco.
Dude, Ty, we're going to live right
Hard.
across the street from
This is my
a Trader Joe's. Like, literally right across the street.
Go
Yo.
on that Trader Joe's and be like, what's up?
It's gonna be super expensive.
You know?
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of videos about living in San Francisco, and the first time I looked up like, what is it like to live in San Francisco? Like the first 5 videos.
How in debt will you be?
No, the first 5 videos were like, I'm leaving San Francisco. This city fucking sucks.
Going
Well-
to it for school, I feel like is different, though.
Yeah.
Dude, there was a girl that made like $100,000 a year, and she's considered to be like lower middle class.
San Francisco's the most expensive county, I think, in the world to live in is
Yeah.
near Palo Alto.
I
Yeah.
believe so.
I think it's in Palo
Oh,
Alto.
like I think like there's a that this is just like a generalization, but there's like depending on what district you live in, a 1-bedroom house or apartment is $1 million.
Oh, easy. Easy.
It's fucking insane.
There was some podcast that I was listening to where it was like these dudes or like some dude who was from New York was on the podcast. And he was talking about how he had a studio apartment that he rented, like a tiny studio apartment, like probably the size of this room. And he rented it for, I think he said $4,000 a month. And he said that was a good deal.
Jesus.
And he was like walking out of the building and there was some old guy out in front of the building. And the old guy, being an old guy, just says, I used to live here back in the 80s. And the guy says, oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I live in this building now. I live on like it's the 4th story. And the guy's like, wait, 4th story? Do you live in an apartment like 4-7? And he's like, yeah, how would you guess that? And he's like, because I used to live there. He's like, yeah, I used to pay like $400 a month to live there. And the guy's like, I pay $4,000. And he says the old guy just starts dying laughing. He's like, you pay $4,000 for that piece of junk, you chump. I'm like, what are you doing?
Jesus.
So,
$4,000 a month could get you a dope place in Austin.
yeah, but you'd have to live in Austin where it's hot.
And it's also Texas.
Yeah.
Texas is bad.
I mean, there's also
It's a-
places where you could get like a really nice house, up in the northern center area of America.
Yeah. For only $4,000, it's
Montana.
crazy.
Yeah.
Who wants to live in fucking Montana though?
John Mayer.
John Mayer.
People who have no hobbies and want to live cheap.
Or you have an insane amount of hobbies and that's all you do just out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, like you're a fucking wilderness person.
Like John Mayer, he was like, I'm going to move to Montana because I said the N-word in a Playboy magazine article. And then he moved there, and then he was like, you know what? I really like this area. And then he just made music up there. And probably smoked a lot of weed.
He said the N-word in a Playboy article?
Yeah.
What was the
Oh,
content?
that was the guy. Yeah.
I have no idea, actually. Like, I know it's true. Like, I've looked into it, but I've never read the article.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
He was also accused. Well, he was like accused of being a womanizer?
I mean,
Or, like it wasn't not accused, but like it was like a.
he
common
was like
belief.
a womanizer, kind of like, yeah, I know I'm hot. Like, he was a hot stuff kind of thing.
Yeah.
He
He's kind of a douchebag.
He just, yeah, I know he's just a D-bag. He described himself in an interview in like 2014 where he's like, I'm a recovered ego addict. Where it's like he was so insanely into himself. And
That
then
sounds so cringe.
That in itself sounds kind of narcissistic.
Yeah.
I mean, he was still recovering, so I don't know. But he's chill now. But I mean, it's still kind of true. I don't know. Recovering ego addict
Dude, well,
sounds dumb.
Imagine
Like,
being like Ty. Imagine being one of
being
the
Ty.
most. Yeah, dude. Fuck that.
Imagine
But
literally writing your body's a wonderland. Like,
dude, just imagine having one of the biggest songs of all time
yeah.
and just being like, how he was like 20, 19, something crazy.
Yeah.
He's young,
Yeah.
like
when he made
our
it
age,
big.
and you're just like huge,
Just
and
boom.
every woman wants you. Yeah, no shit, that would go to your head.
Yeah.
Nah, you gotta fucking grind.
You go to one of the most prestigious music schools in the world, Berklee School of Music. You go for a year and go, I already know all this. And then you just explode in the music industry.
I know somebody who's going to Berklee School of Music for music, and I was looking at his playlists on Spotify, and I was very disappointed.
I know. I know somebody who's.
I was very disappointed.
Everybody who I know who's like insanely into music, like going to school for music,
They have horrible taste.
they really have really weird taste.
Like Ariana Grande and Mac Miller.
It's all just like
Not kind of, yeah.
yeah, it's just all generic shit. It's just like
Or they're just like really.
Can you guys stop bashing me for
In,
going to school for metal? Okay.
that'd be sick. If
I actually know somebody who he's I think he's going for bass to Berklee School of Music, but he's made like 4 albums, but they're all like minimalist metal albums, and it's like, who's listening to this? Like, congrats for releasing something, that's cool, but like, who's listening to this?
yeah,
very niche.
If you send that to like somebody like, you know, you're trying to get a job and they're like, hey, send us your portfolio, and you're like, here's what I've made. It's like,
I feel like
you
I feel
know,
like most musicians do not go to school for music. They just kind of just
No.
do music and then they get popular.
the only
if
one,
you-
the only one that I can think of is Jadena. Is that his name?
who?
You know the guy that did "I'm a Classic Man." That guy.
No.
Okay. Well, never mind. It was like 2014, really big song.
I've heard of some people going to school for music for a few years, but they usually drop out because they make it big.
Yeah.
Eric Andre went to Berklee School of
Yeah,
Music
for
music.
upright bass. For
So,
double
that's
bass.
what John, our jiu-jitsu guy, he went to Berklee School of Music for bass.
Wow.
But like electric bass, I think. I don't know.
That's such a waste.
No, so you pay all that money just to be like, yeah, I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to one of the best schools in the country, and I'm gonna go there to learn how to play bass.
What's
better.
it like in Whiplash?
And then just not even do that as your career. Be like, actually, I'm gonna teach jiu-jitsu.
That's the thing with like professional musicians. It's like you either join like a touring band, you become a studio musician, which basically means you can play any style. Like somebody comes in, they're like, yeah, man, I want to make like a super tight indie rock song. Look at all the babes. And they're like, okay, whatever, I'll make that. And then the next day somebody comes in, they're like, yeah, I'm making a classical guitar album. Can you accompany me? Like you have to do all that. Or you join like an orchestra and like, that's it. So it's either like you make it big in a rock band, or you're literally at the top of your level. Like you're literally like a complete
I
professional.
guess you could go
If
to.
you're any less than that, you're boned.
I guess you could go to school to become like a producer.
Yeah, that's what Daniel's doing, or will do. I don't know when he will.
Dude, there's so many like producers and like dude, like all of like Katy Perry's songs, she doesn't produce them
No,
and she doesn't write them.
no,
She's
that's
the
most
most-
pop singers.
I know. And those writers make a lot of money. They make
Yeah.
probably more than she does.
No, because she tours. That's the
Oh
thing.
yeah.
That's where most of a musician's money comes from, is touring and merch.
But without like them, they would not be where they are.
No, an entire band, like 4 people, writes most of Justin Bieber's songs.
Really?
Yeah, it's like they have their own like name of their band.
Dude, pop is the worst genre ever.
No, pop is awesome. If you understand what pop is, it's actually the best genre.
Damn, get educated, Ty.
Educated, you
It's just
stupid.
like I don't know.
How do people make money on Spotify?
They make like 1 cent per 7,000 views or something.
It's like, yeah, it's like 0.3 cents for like an upper Spotify. Like person who gets a lot of listens gets like 0.3 cents for per listen.
Huh.
That
Okay.
sounds bad.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Tidal is the streaming service that pays out the most, and I think they're like half a cent per listen. But nobody uses Tidal.
Yeah.
So.
What the fuck is Tidal? I've never even heard of it.
It's like a high fidelity streaming service.
You lost me at high fidelity. I don't care.
Yep.
Got it.
Yeah.
Sounds too pretentious.
It's
Like
it is kind of it's like $25 to even get the best experience for Tidal. I got it for free for a year. I don't remember why, but I was like, this is cool.
And then you had it.
Touched a
And then I
guitar.
had it for a year.
Yeah, you touched a guitar.
I touched the
You touched
guitar.
a guitar, and then you touched a woman, and you're like, dude, this is like the peak of humanity. Is touching an instrument and touching a woman. It's like that's it.
Yeah.
It's basically the same thing.
You know what's funny is like, you know the meme where it's like, oh, like if you play guitar it'll get you women, but it's like, and then there's the reverse meme where it's like, oh, actually it'll just get you music nerds. Like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
You don't have either.
I don't have either.
Yeah, Dane sucks at guitar and has never been laid.
Yeah.
Dane's like,
Well,
why do I?
I was saying you don't have either because you're not surrounded by music nerds or women.
No.
I don't know.
Tez like,
One of my
"Yeah,
favorite
I know how to
jokes."
play. I know how to play. It Smells Like Teen Spirit, and then I
not
get,
even the right way.
get
Nobody
some-
plays it the right way.
Yeah, I don't even play it the right way.
Tez like, yeah, and then I got some indie girl on my friggin' meatball.
What the? Yeah, you
don't
just
even-
need to shut up.
Yeah,
That was
I don't
a
even know what you're talking
Disgusting analogy. You
Yeah,
should
on
be
my
ashamed of yourself.
meatball.
What do you call
Hey,
your
girl.
dick? The
the
meatball.
meatball.
about. Oh,
Why?
fuck.
I have reverse elephantitis.
I'm gonna cover you in mozzarella, baby.
I have elephantitis, but I also have a
Cheesy.
microphone.
You need to calm down. No, I was just gonna pat you on the head,
Hey, baby.
tell you to calm down. Calm down.
Can I be the meatball
eat
in
your
your
crickets.
meatball
No, you eat my
marinara
crickets.
sub?
Ty literally brought this like bag of candy that he came on.
Yeah.
And in the bag
Don't
of
get out of my
candy,
coffee
there's like a
table.
little box of crickets.
And he's like, "Don't touch my crickets.
Those are mine.
There's my cum on them. Don't
You
touch
guys
them."
each like to try cricket
No.
right now?
I don't want to eat. I've tried crickets. I'm over it.
You're a bitch, bro.
They're not even that good.
I don't
I'd
wanna
rather
try it.
it just tastes.
Not
Nate,
supposed to
come
be
on, try
good. It's,
cricket.
I am not
shock
doing
thing.
that.
Nate, come on.
I'm not doing that.
Nate.
I am not doing that.
Nate.
I'll eat one.
If you give me $20, I'll do it.
It's not worth $20. You kidding?
That's why I'm not doing it.
You're a bitch, dude.
I don't want to do it.
Actually, no. It gets like stuck in your teeth. I don't want to do it.
Swallow it
Come on,
whole.
look at him.
Oh no, that's even.
Dude, I
grosser.
I
me
told
see
Dane
it.
about this. I saw a uterus the other day, like just like a surgically removed uterus. It was intense.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I had a
I'm
very
gonna look this up now.
I had a very visceral response.
I don't like how they have like thorns on their butt.
Let me see.
That's the part that I don't like the most.
I don't like that their butts are like juicy and big.
Yeah, but they're deep. They're probably really fried.
Dude, it's
so that there's no
4.3 calories.
Yeah, no, bugs are the protein from bugs is like more calorically dense technically than like
No,
meat.
you don't get
No,
to
I wanna
touch
see-
them.
I don't know, maybe not.
If you touch the box, you have to eat them.
Okay, show me the nutrition facts then.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Can you guys
say-
please say something interesting?
I'm looking at a fucking
Dude,
disembodied uterus right now, Dane.
I don't have anything to fucking talk about. My
'cause
life
it's-
fucking
yeah, I was
sucks,
gonna-
Dane.
'Cause we
I don't
Dane.
do fucking
We
anything,
don't-
Dane.
This
I
is
know.
like the Nick Mullen moment when he loses his shit.
Oh,
Wow, that was such a good like tie-in, Nate.
yeah, wow, that was such a fucking good reference. Fucking Adam. You're Adam, Nate.
You're
How do you
Adam.
feel about that?
How does it feel to
You
be
threw your back out when you stood up.
Dude, Adam, you can shut the fuck up, okay?
He's
No
so
one cares
mad.
about
I
you.
got him so good with that.
Ty thinks he's Nick Mullen, which is honestly even more
It's
cringy.
really fucking cringe. It's so funny though.
I don't think I'm Nick Mullen.
You said that multiple times.
No, I said it that I've like.
You said you're related to
No,
it.
that is not what I said. I said I leveled with things that he said, and that
How is
makes
that
me
different?
sad.
Relax.
How is that
Jesus.
different?
And after I said that, I
How
said
is-
it made me sad that I leveled with
How is
him.
that different than
I'm
relating?
literally Anthony Padilla from Smosh.
It's true.
How is that different than relating to him?
You're not
It's like I don't
popular.
relate to him. I've like leveled with things that he said.
Hold on, let me go.
Like I want to kill myself and I hate my life.
I can't do my email.
No.
Dang. Okay.
I'll push back. Yeah, I listened to the David Chang podcast today or yesterday and today. I finished it today because it's like 2.5 hours. And David Cho is insane. He's kind of on the same level of just like he went through a phase where he was like, I just don't care. Like I'm literally gonna do whatever I want. If it kills me, I don't care because I want to die anyways.
Yeah,
That's intense.
that's how I'm trying to live, bro.
Yeah, I don't think I want to live that way. Because he used to have the phrase of like, "Don't save anything for the swim back," which is basically like it's a reference to a movie.
You good?
No, I'm just laughing at you.
Why?
At who?
Ty.
Why are you laughing at me?
Because you're like, yeah, that's how I'm trying to live, man. And then just what popped in my mind is you sitting in your room playing Smash Bros.
I know. I was literally thinking. Ty just said he doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he used to have the saying, "Don't save anything for the swim back," which is like an old like Ian Hawke's movie from like the 90s, like a reference to that.
Hawke?
Ethan Hawke.
Yeah.
Tony Hawk?
Shut up. Anyways,
My
But,
hand really hurts.
Yeah. You slap my leg.
Yeah, I slapped him really hard.
nice. Can I finish?
No.
If your hand
On-
hurts,
you
does
can
that
finish
mean
on my
you're
stomach.
strong
Then
or you're weak?
I don't know why, but interrupting you in the middle of talking until you get super angry is so funny. And Spooky on our Discord does it to you all the time. It's so fucking funny. I don't know why I think it's funny. Like, I don't egg it on at all, and I'm not like, keep doing it, Spooky. Yeah, keep doing it.
It's weird because like I don't know why people always
sidetracked.
do it to me.
You just don't.
Usually I try to push on, but people keep on trying to like egg me on, and there gets to a point where I literally have to be like, "Oh my, just shut up for 2 seconds."
It's just nobody likes getting like interrupted, but you especially do not like getting interrupted.
Yeah, I like finishing my thoughts because I know if I don't, I'll get sidetracked.
I get interrupted all the time because I'm Adam.
Dane, finish your fucking
Yeah,
statement.
so that's what David Cho used to say is don't save anything for the swim back, which is basically like just literally power as hard as you can through life and like die trying,
that was like what.
which was what he would do.
That's like Hunter S. Thompson's philosophy.
Yeah, which is basically like my life is a roller coaster, whatever, or like not here for a long time, here for a good time kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And now David Cho's thing is save enough for the swim back. So it's like basically when you hit your 30s or 40s, you get jaded and you're like, I'm just going to do whatever I want now, but like do it while being happy.
Yeah. He's a legend.
He is a legend.
Fucking legend.
That man's growing weed now.
Who? David Cho?
Sorry, I mixed him up with someone else. Never mind.
Different Korean guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. I hope.
Bobby Lee?
Yeah.
Even Yoon?
Is Bobby Lee? That's Lee's a Chinese last name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yes.
Chun Li.
But he's
Yeah.
Korean.
Bruce Lee.
Bobby Lee is Korean.
Yeah. I don't know.
Also, he's extremely.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
He's looking at me like I'm supposed to be impressed with the fact that he said Bruce Lee.
I didn't say that.
I never said you said anything. Said you're
What?
looking at me like
Yeah,
that.
because I said Bruce Lee, but I didn't say Bruce Lee.
No. I said he said Bruce Lee.
But then why would you say that
You
I
didn't
said it?
say
I didn't
Bruce
say
Lee,
you
though.
You
said
said
it.
Bobby Lee.
I said Bobby
I didn't say.
Lee.
I literally said nothing.
No, Dane said Bruce Lee. For fuck's sake.
No, you
I'm
didn't.
saying.
Did you?
I'm saying.
This is the stupidest.
I don't get why you're looking at me like that because Dane said Bruce Lee.
This is how I looked at him.
Like Bruce
You
Lee
eat
just triggered his brain to look at me like that.
You eat hey, you eat ass?
No,
Would you eat his ass?
no.
Would you mind?
Meet me here tonight at 9 p.m. We'll eat ass.
Oh, yeah.
Nice reference, Nate. You're just killing it with the references today.
Thanks.
Dude, I'm gonna fucking beat Nate up when we live together.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Nate, you better not.
What?
You better not scare away our new friends.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
What are you on the phone about?
My grandpa's congratulating me.
Oh no.
Oh, that's awesome.
About getting into a university.
I'm recording a podcast right now.
Yeah, it's nothing big. I'm just recording a podcast right now, Grandpa. Oh, what's it called?
Come town.
Come
Come what?
Jackson Tucker on Twitter one time retweeted
Dude, you should-
something where it was like a whole family looking towards the camera, but like in disgust at like a dinner table, and the caption was, "You listen to a podcast called what?"
Come.
Somebody also posted a thing where it's like every podcast got one of these dudes, and it was the chicken guy from Toy Story 2.
Oh yeah.
The redheaded guy from Ratatouille, whatever his name is, and then the dad from Inside Out, and everybody was like, "Haha, this is totally the official podcast. Haha, this is like half the Gus and Eddie podcast." But everybody was literally like, "This is literally based off of a podcast. Like, you guys are a bunch of stupid normies, stupid normies."
Yeah. I'm the one that everyone loves to hate.
Yeah.
No.
No. I don't think
That just proved my point.
I don't even think like if we had fans, people would hate you like that though.
Oh, I thought you meant within us.
Yeah, within us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't love to hate
Honestly,
you.
if anybody were to like be treated like Adam, like I don't have the energy of Adam, but it would be like me. Because like
I feel like
people
on
always
well in the actual in this room I am treated like Adam, but by like the theoretical mystery baby fans.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said it like that.
Baby fans.
The baby fans. They'd be like,
If you listen to this podcast, please comment because I actually want to know who listens.
My favorite part about this podcast is when we talk
Yeah,
about
I always
the
go on
podcast.
to the episode to see if anybody's commented, and then I'm like, oh, it's just Dane.
Yeah, I know. I rarely comment. I commented on the last
Usually
one.
his brother or Nathan.
Yeah, it's usually my little brother or Nate or the other Nate has commented a few times. And then another dude that I know named Nate has
Blank.
commented.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
dude, he already blinked.
No, different Nate. Not the one from our Discord server. A one that lives
There's
in,
too
like,
many
Hawaii.
fucking Nates in this goddamn world.
I know. We should at least murder a couple of them.
Yeah, dude. Starting with this.
Don't worry, you're
fucking-
good.
This one.
Okay, I guess not.
This
I
one.
thought my name was Adam.
No,
His
your
name's
name,
Phillip.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna legally change my name to Phillip.
Oh my god, my appendix.
Go outside.
Oh,
Remember that video I made about appendixes just being there to blow up? Your appendix is gonna blow up, and it's gonna be so funny.
Dude,
Is it that side or is it the other side?
It's right side, like just below the rib. Is it? No, just below the rib cage is the
Push
liver.
on it, and then when you let it go, if it hurts.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
If you push on it and then let it go, when you let it go, if it hurts. If you push on it and it feels the same, and then let it go and it hurts more, that's when it's bad.
Appendicitis.
Fine.
Inflammation of the appendix.
Fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
You're fine. You're chilling.
Fine. Dude, chilling.
Man, we really need to do something within this next week because we're just running out of things to say on this one.
Yeah. Like, this has been, like... I'm just so disappointed with all of you.
You're never on anyways.
You're never here.
You should be the one who has something to say.
You should at least, yeah, with the hour you
What do you
want to
know? Ask me a fucking question.
Israel and I have.
Yeah, where have you been?
Where have you been? Yeah, what have you
Where?
been doing?
What have you been doing?
How much homework do you have?
Not that much anymore. That's why I'm here.
Okay.
But
That much either.
I've been like, dude, I've just been grinding and like I have responsibilities and like not saying
I
you
ain't
guys don't
seen
have
you at the club. Fuck you mean, grind?
Like, what the fuck is I know like
Spearmint Rhino.
you guys got.
Where'd you get that?
I know you guys have like
No,
responsibilities.
where'd you get that? Why is that in here?
I stole this and I'm giving it back to you now.
You took off my name from it.
I actually literally didn't steal it. I found it in the crevice of the couch.
Oh, I guess it didn't have my name on it.
Whatever. What was I saying? I don't even remember. See, like,
What you
it
were
doesn't even
doing?
fucking matter what I'm saying.
Yeah, what were you doing?
What were you doing?
I said I didn't see you at the club.
Oh,
Grinding.
I'm just, dude. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I hate school. Like, I feel like I
do
haven't
too.
learned anything, and
You
it's
just applied to go to another school.
I know.
Yeah, I know, but hopefully it'll be in person, and I'll actually like learn how to do things instead of like
Yeah,
half-assing projects and still getting a fucking 95 on it.
I know.
And being like, I literally did not try. Like, I know this is a piece of shit, and you're just giving me a good grade because this is an online course, and you feel bad for everybody.
Yeah.
That's literally how I feel, and it feels so fucking pointless.
There was a class I literally 100% in this class, and there she was like, "Oh, you have a 3-page essay due, and by next week, and you have to read these 2 books for it." And I was like, "I'm not doing that. I literally don't care anymore." So I just didn't turn it in, and now I have an 88%, and I'm like, I just don't care. I just don't care anymore.
I have a 95 in my Mexican art history class, and she's like, "You have to do this final."
Oh yeah,
essay."
that's mine's Chicano literature.
If I literally don't do it, I'll have an 88 in the class, and I'm at the point where I'm mentally just like,
The thing is like you're into your college. Unless you have like an academic scholarship, it doesn't matter.
yeah, I know. The only class I've actually enjoyed is political science, and it's literally one of the hardest classes. It's the only
It is
class.
a hard class.
It's the only class I've had to try in because he's like, read 5 chapters and then you have a test. You can't use notes, but I still use notes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
Political
just admit
science
to
was-
cheating on a podcast?
Political science was the hardest.
Well, he said,
Yeah.
please don't use your notes, but like if you really need to figure something out, use your notes.
You're smiling at me like that's not true. And then now you're winking at me.
I'm not winking at you.
He is.
Okay, well, there's literally no way for you to prove that. And you're also known to be a pathological liar on the podcast, so.
That's not even true.
Yeah. Neither. Like, what are you talking about?
Dude, I was watching a
Pathological
YouTube-
liar on the
Yeah, no,
podcast.
Only on the podcast do you
Only on
lie.
the podcast
Only on the
because it's
podcast.
funny.
It is pretty
Yeah.
funny, especially
funny.
when we like talk about Israel's fucking marijuana addiction.
Like when I pretend to be friends with Ty on the podcast.
Yeah, and in real life, Israel and I fucking hate each other. Like
I've stabbed Ty. I got arrested actually.
that was a bad time.
Ty
dude.
stabbed me with a
Yeah.
pencil.
I did stab you with the pencil, and it gave you a tattoo.
It did.
I think the reason we run out of things to say is because we used to start off with something and we were like, okay, we should keep doing that. And now we just hop in and we're like, okay, how many times did you jack off yesterday?
Dude, it's like school. We've just stopped fucking caring about like everything.
Yeah.
I care the exact same amount as I did last year.
Oh, I definitely care less.
Oh, I've been the same. I'm just like, I'm gonna talk whatever the.
I know I care
I've been
less
trying harder.
because
Dude.
I know I care less because like just before the winter break, I'm doing a podcast now. I'm gonna start making videos. I'm gonna make a video every month. I'm gonna start making clothes.
Yeah,
I got a
made a
sewing
video.
machine. I've made 2 videos this year, and they're like legit well produced.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's decent.
and they're well produced.
For 4 months, that's 2 videos.
I didn't know you
video
made a
month,
second
or
video.
every 2 months.
Yeah, the bull bear rider.
Bull
Oh.
Rider?
It was
Well,
originally called Bull Rider, but I switched it to Bear Rider. So
Why are you so upset?
Whoa, what is the I meant to ask.
I'm not
What is the
upset.
name?
I was just taking a
signify?
breath.
Bear Rider. So I actually told this to my teacher, and he was like, "Stop! Don't put so much meaning into the name. Nobody cares." And I was like, "Okay, but I'm gonna leave it as the name." It's called Bear Rider because the person's a stockbroker or a day trader. It could be cryptocurrency. It doesn't matter. But being like dealing in bear stocks is stocks that are going down. So you buy them as they're going down, and then they spike up a little bit. Like that's just how stocks naturally go. So you sell when it goes up, and with that profit, you buy when it goes back down again. So it just kind of goes like like it's
Right.
super volatile. But you can make a lot of money like really, really fast if you do it right.
Okay.
So in the video, he's like doing that on the phone. That's why he's like, it's up, buy, or it's down, buy, it's up, sell. And then like, yeah, that's it. That's what he's doing. So that's what's called Bear Rider because it's bear stocks.
Did I
It's right.
give you the idea for the cowboy? Because I think I wrote something down about. Remember when I had that idea about the dunes and the cowboy being in the dunes with like the cooler full of sodas? Or
Honestly, maybe it might have been like just something
Yeah, one of
subconscious.
those, like, I remember you talking.
I remember wanting to make a video about that, but whatever.
I didn't ever think about it, but honestly, it could be something subconscious like that.
Yeah, I like that character.
It's a
idea.
good character. We could always use it again. It's
Russell,
basically a
what if
ripoff.
yeah, he's
the
just like a
Stranger from Big Lebowski.
he's like a reoccurring character.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the gear for it, except he doesn't have a cowboy hat. He had to use my play cowboy hat,
Interesting.
but I'll have a real cowboy hat soon. So, yeah,
It's been 47
I've been
minutes.
Oh,
I've
it's
needed
been
to
47
sneeze for like the last 5 minutes and it's just not happening.
Look at a light.
You should title the podcast "The Worst Episode Ever."
no, this is not the worst, dude. The thing we had stuff to talk about in the first episodes, but like it was so boring.
We've gone through all. We're young. We don't have any fucking rad ass stories to tell.
Yeah,
Well, we have a few.
We
but,
should have
like,
that like lightning in a bottle feel at least.
What do you mean?
Lighting in a bottle. What the fuck?
Did you listen to David Cho's podcast episode where he talks about like beating up a bat? Like
What?
he's like it's like a meditative thing. He's like, imagine you're alone in a cave, you're naked, and you see a bat, and you punt. Or no, he's Batman, and he's beating. Honestly, I have no idea. I listened to the whole thing. The dude is a
I
trip.
thought you meant a baseball bat.
No, that's what I thought for like the entire time. Then he's like, but then you feel pointy ears because you're a bat, and I was like, oh, like the animal.
Dude, he had a whole podcast where he had a dildo in his mouth.
Yeah, but he never
3
released it.
hours.
For 2 straight hours, he had a glass dildo in his mouth.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't used. At least
but
I hope.
still. Oh, dude, Diamond Adult World is hiring.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh,
On God?
work
God.
there, Nate.
On God.
So
Honestly,
do you know a lot about sex toys?
you could learn. Dude,
Well,
it's
I'm
real.
no, because I'm a virgin.
That's true.
That's
Pull
why you're
up
so
Diamond
funny.
Adult World, like, yo, what's up? I know everything there is to know about sounding. Hire me.
Yeah, no, I
Hire
could just
me.
be like, yeah, hi, I'm really into eating ass.
You'd ask?
You eat ass?
Yeah.
Dude, you see that guy at Diamond Adult
He's
World?
like, he comes in and
Hey,
you're like,
Ty.
what's that? A very attractive African American? Oh no,
oh no,
it's him.
He's
Hey,
6'8". I'm scared.
What do you want?
You want to take those pills that make your butthole loose?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
do
Let's
it.
do it.
No, okay, here's what we have to do. We have to do a challenge, and whoever shits themselves first loses.
Yeah, you have to take those pills and then like 3 laxatives.
Dude.
And then we go out and eat Taco Bell. And
no,
whoever has to use the bathroom first loses.
We play like poker with those or something, and like if you I don't know how it would work, but that would be awesome.
There was somebody. There was like
I don't know. Just the idea of shitting your pants is so funny.
It is pretty funny. But there was like this YouTube series that I got recommended a bunch like a few years ago where it was like extreme medical cases. Like one dude was like he left pasta out on his table for like 4 straight days and then ate it. And pasta forms a specific type of bacteria that can like untreated for too long can actually be like lethal. And it made it even more lethal because he chugged an entire bottle of Pepto-Bismol and then died. Yeah, he was like these like really weird, obscure, like a basically like 1,000 Ways to Die kind of like TV show level, but actually real.
I would hate to die, and what the fuck?
Yeah, but one of them was
Dying doesn't sound too fun.
I don't know if this kid died, but he went to the ER for sure. Where his friends are basically playing like they made a bunch of brownies and put an entire bottle of ground up laxatives into the brownie batter.
Oh my god.
So they were eating them and they were like, okay, first one who has to use the bathroom, or like last person to use the bathroom wins. And like they were just like pounding these brownies, and then like it was the final 2 people. Like everybody else had to like go just drop a huge
Why
juice.
would they do this?
I don't know. It's a bunch of teenage boys.
That doesn't sound
That's something
fun.
we would do.
Yeah, no, that's something we would do.
Your body.
And then one of the other dudes started getting super cocky. So he started eating more than he had to. And he was like, whatever, man, I feel great. And the other dude like tapped out. And the guy was like, oh, whatever, victory lap. So he ate like the rest of the plate. But the thing is with laxatives is it doesn't like specifically loosen your butthole. It's just a general muscle relaxer. So his entire body was just like, so he had to go to the ER because he couldn't stop like crapping himself. And his heart, literally his heart as a muscle was like, I can't do this anymore. So his heart started to give out. Like, it's insane.
Dude, when I threw out my back, I had to take muscle relaxers.
Did you have to go poop after doing?
No, but you feel like you're floating.
That sounds pretty cool.
Honestly, I did not like it at all.
Did you see the big red dragon?
No.
Okay.
Dude, we need to do Ambien trips where you just take Ambien and try to stay up as long as possible.
I did that with NyQuil one night. I think you guys were there.
Yeah.
I took NyQuil and I was like, I'm not going to fall asleep. And I was like, this is awesome. I get why people do this.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
NyQuil. It wasn't even that intense.
I did that with a Benadryl once, and I literally lost my fucking mind.
Yeah, if you take too many Benadryl, you can get like sleep paralysis.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, well, Nate, you were at my house, and I took a Benadryl, and I was trying to stay up with you, and I felt like I was going crazy.
I get fucked up on melatonin.
I can't
too.
take melatonin. It knocks me out. Like I can't wake up if I take melatonin. Like I have to. I
Like,
sleep for 12 straight hours.
Every time I take I literally, because I take melatonin to help me sleep sometimes.
Me too.
But the recommended amount is like 1 capsule. But 1 capsule doesn't do anything. So I took 2. That doesn't do anything. I took 3. That still doesn't do anything. Instead, I sit in my bed all night with my eyes closed, but I'm awake the whole time.
Yeah.
What? It does like
I've heard-
reverse?
I've
Yeah,
heard a
like-
thing where it's
I'm just closing my eyes. But
a way to fall asleep without like taking any medication for it is you get up and go through your whole nighttime routine again. I've done that before. Like I've woken up and been like, I need to brush my teeth again.
I figured out my secret. Jacking off, just fucking.
Wasn't it like
It is like a stress relief.
it is a
In the-
stress? I think it actually releases a certain chemical in your brain that makes you sleepy.
That's why,
Yeah, that's
all the times I passed out mid jack off is like, that's it.
after sex. You're like really tired. You could like you knock out like right after.
It's also like a workout.
Like the other
yeah,
day,
it's like physical, but then you're also getting your sleepy time nut. You know.
Yeah.
Sleepy time.
like the other
Good
day,
tea.
I was just like, man, I've got nothing to do, and I've got no responsibilities, so I'm just gonna go beat my cock.
Yeah.
And then I did, and I almost passed out, and it was like 12:30.
Jesus.
Um.
I mean, like I get like it's not. I don't want to say horny, but I get like.
I get bored horny.
I get like when I'm falling asleep, I'm like I got to get horny before I can fall asleep. But not like I want to have sex. I don't know. It's weird. It's like I just think of like a situation that sounds.
It's just calming.
Yeah,
To
it's
think
like
of a beautiful.
it's almost like it's like
person. I don't know,
imagine
woman,
like
man.
nestling yourself in a pair of boobs.
Oh.
It's like that.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
can
think of
see
stuff
that.
like that, and I'm like, that's not
Laying your
nice.
head onto a woman's
Bosom.
thighs.
You know how I used to
pillow.
I have the worst sleep ever. Like I have a lot of issues with sleep. But for a long time I would do this. I would think about this specific thing to help me fall asleep. And what I would do is I would like close my eyes and I'd pretend that I'm in a Arctic base in Antarctica and I'm all by myself and that there's a blizzard blowing outside and like my room is like this just little place in the middle of nowhere that is completely like isolated and safe, and that would help me go to sleep. Like
Sounds nice.
I would do the same thing, except like I'm the only person in this house in the middle of like a field and it's pouring rain, and I would just imagine that,
That sounds pretty chill.
and it would like wind me down and help me go to sleep.
To help me go to sleep, sometimes I don't know.
Roll a joint.
I don't even. Yeah, I'm smoking. You know, I'm doing full.
You rolling
blunts,
joints on
dude.
the
I'm just
super
like,
mega rolling tray, bro.
You know, it's like, you know. But I have this weird thing that I do where I tilt my head back a little extra far, and then I don't actually do it, but I pretend to like roll my eyes in the back of my head, and I get this weird feeling. You know, like in A New Hope in Star Wars when they like turn on the Death Star and it goes like, boom.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like, and my whole body is like, okay, it's sleepy time, and it's like. I don't fall asleep right away, but it's like a knockout punch where it's like I don't move after that.
One time,
So weird.
One time I ate a bunch of edibles and got really, really, really high. Like the highest I ever was. And I was all by myself and I was trying to go to sleep. And when I was closing my eyes, I started like seeing stuff like with my eyes closed, and it looked like little strawberries were all over the place and that they were like spreading out into smaller strawberries.
Fractal strawberry.
Yeah, and I was just like, whoa, bro.
Yeah.
And then I went to sleep.
There's like this Vsauce video where he talks about like how your mind can play tricks on you. And one of them is you play really loud white noise and you cut in half a ping pong ball and put it over both your
Right.
eyes and you do a blinking red
Oh
light.
yeah, I've heard of that.
My friend, one of my friends and I back in like 9th grade, like freshman year, tried to do that, but we didn't have anything that could play white noise loud enough, so we didn't. And we didn't have anything that did red light. We had like a reading lamp that we would like quickly turn off and on, but we didn't have anything that blinked red light. But I want to try that. That sounds cool.
You just turn your monitor into a blinking red light.
You could. Yeah, we just didn't think of that. You know, we were
The
dumb
freshman
15-year-olds.
You stupid idiots.
Okay.
I've wanted to
Yeah.
talk about drugs on this podcast for a while, but like I don't know.
What do you not know? Like, what is the?
Yeah.
He's never seen a drug in his life.
It's just like I don't know if like I want to like put certain stuff out there because job opportunities and like
Yeah.
I don't want
I became sex on mushrooms.
You
became
became
what?
sex?
Sex.
I became sex.
No, you laughed
Have I
at
told this story?
you laughed at the Kahoot
No.
song.
I did
for
laugh at the
fucking
Kahoot song.
25 minutes straight.
It wasn't the Cahoots. It wasn't specific.
It wasn't the Kahoot
it was
song.
a fucking
You were
LCD
listening
sound
to.
system
You
song.
wanted a hit by the LCD sound system, and then was like, "Dude, this sounds like the Cahoots song."
Oh my god, this sounds exactly like the Kahoot
'Cause
song.
it did.
Oh yeah, there are napkins in here.
That was
but
pretty
yeah,
funny.
I like
I was
I
there.
I was it was New Year's Eve, and I was like I laid holy shit.
That was loud.
I laid in my bed and like put the covers over my head, and I just like it wasn't. I just felt like so. Okay, this is gonna sound cringe as fuck, but I just felt. I felt like pure sex. Like when you're, okay, well, I guess Ty can relate to this.
pure sex.
You know when you're like when you just feel very connected. Okay, maybe not sex, but you know when you feel very connected to someone.
Yes.
Yeah.
It felt like that, but there was no one with me.
That
Like you-
sounds awesome.
Yeah.
It just felt like I just felt really good with myself.
I've
Sounds like me every night.
every single time I've ever
Yeah,
done,
you've done mushrooms.
every single time I've ever done mushrooms, I've always cried
Nice.
because things are very pretty. But I've also every time I've done mushrooms, do you know like those memes where it like pans over to like a character and it's just like and it's just them with like a scary face?
I think so. I think I know what you mean.
Yeah, I feel like that sometimes.
Like the scary character, or you're looking at the scary character?
Like I turn my head and the character is looking at me and it's just
It's like one of those cutaways in SpongeBob with the hyper detailed face.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it feels like.
Dude, when you watch Midsummer, do you go, bro, this is so
I can't believe they got the drugs so right.
They actually did a very good job on that.
Dude, I don't want to hear it.
They did though.
They did, dude, Israel.
Dude, they did a really good job. That's what it's like.
Guys, I'm telling you, the way the drug effect looks in Midsummer, it looks... it's just
That's the
like
thing
it.
is when I did mushrooms, I didn't do enough to see anything.
You
I
just feel.
I just felt insane.
Like you were on mushrooms.
Yeah, kind of like that, I guess.
It also I don't like mushrooms because they give me diarrhea every single
I've
time.
heard.
Every single time.
I didn't shit, but I got a stomach ache.
Yeah, it
Apparently
gives me a
part-
stomach ache.
Part of the ayahuasca experience is literally just completely emptying
Yeah,
your bowels.
it's like an emotional purge and a physical purge.
There's a movie, Ben Stiller, and
Who
it's
is that?
like, how do you not know? You know who Ben Stiller is?
I know.
He's Night at the Museum.
He
He's
played
like-
Lightning McQueen.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's not.
That's not
I know.
best.
No.
No, you played Lightning McQueen.
He plays the security guard in Night at the Museum.
That's not Nicolas Cage.
That's. I said Ben. What?
No,
He's
no,
just
that
fucking
was the
with
guy
you
in
now.
National Treasure.
Oh my, what is happening? Anyways, but yeah,
Feels on mushrooms.
they're like adults trying to relive their like youth, and they go to a house with a bunch of like 20-year-olds with a shaman. It's like a white dude who rides like a moped, and they have an ayahuasca experience.
Yeah.
Like part of it is they just have insane diarrhea.
Dude, all the research I've done on ayahuasca, it does not sound like a great time at all. It's literally like if you have like some emotional baggage or addicted to drugs, do ayahuasca because it will actually help your life. But it's an 8-hour trip of you literally going through mental torment, shitting your pants, and throwing up all over the
I do
place.
it. I do it. Hell yeah, I do that.
But like afterwards, people were like, "Oh my god, that like literally changed my life. I'm not addicted to heroin."
That's why you need
anymore."
a shaman kind of thing for it. 'Cause
Yeah.
If you don't, you're just gonna be like diarrheaing your pants for 8
or
hours.
choking on your vomit even.
Yeah.
I definitely think though that mushrooms did change my life. Not like okay,
After
not,
you became sex.
not change my life, but I definitely yeah. I saw everything. Like it's like everything. I knew everything that I quote unquote learned. I knew all of that stuff, but it kind of just like put it together. It's like
a
when
new
you see
perspective.
Yeah.
It's like when you see
Well, I mean,
puzzles. You just put it
shrooms
together.
are really like connected to ego death, aren't they? And then DMT is like the next level.
Well,
I did
it's-
not have an
It's
ego.
really interesting because like everybody has an ego. Everybody experiences everything through that ego. And when you do a psychedelic drug, that ego gets altered. So something you think you know perfectly about yourself is being seen by yourself by this alternate ego. And you compare that to what you already know, and it's really kind of hard to explain, but it's very
It's such a.
He's done
feeling-
drugs, guys.
It's very
It's such a
refreshing.
feeling.
It's-
It's such
yeah.
a feeling that you cannot explain.
yeah, it's very refreshing, honestly.
I have feelings like that sometimes.
You can get the same feeling
Not
through
an
like
extreme feeling.
dude, drugs like psychedelics is like cheating because you can get the same exact feeling from like an amazing thing that you do, like hiking like fucking Mount Everest, or like it's the same exact like a lot of people that have done psychedelics and then like done something miraculous like skydiving, or the reason I said Mount Everest is because a person like they compared the feeling of accomplishment of climbing to the summit of Mount Everest as like a peak of mushrooms.
Well, yeah, like this is heroin, so you know a different side of the drug sphere. But jazz musicians did heroin, like Miles Davis, Ray Charles, I don't know, like probably John Coltrane, Bill Evans. They all did heroin. Like it's a really common thing for jazz musicians to do, because they say it's like it is the closest thing to like, you know how in Seoul, like you're in the zone.
Yeah.
They say heroin is the closest thing to being in the zone with like out playing jazz. Like there's
so
no other
wild.
feeling except for doing heroin. So that's why they did heroin.
Is heroin technically like one of the best feelings you can have?
Yeah, that like
chemically
once
in
somebody
your
said
brain.
like they did heroin once and they were like, no, this is too good. Like I can't ever do this again because I never will be able to stop.
It's just extreme euphoria.
Yeah.
That's basically all it
Kind
is.
of like Molly. So
No, Molly's not euphoria. Well, it is euphoria.
Well, Molly is an accelerant. It's not a depressant.
Yeah, you also don't see anything on Molly.
Yeah.
It's mostly just like,
It's like, woo, yeah.
oh my god, dude, I love you so much. You're so fucking handsome.
And your
I
eyes
love you.
Your pupils literally absorb every other part of your eye.
Yeah, when the people I've talked to that have done Molly say like literally nothing can make you sad or angry. Like you are just in a permanent good mood. Somebody could kick you in the nuts and you'd be like, oh my god, that felt so good. Oh my god, I love you so much.
dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Also,
Hmm.
Israel, you said you wanted to do salvia, right?
I've mentioned it once.
It's
yeah.
technically legal. Like it's, you could legally do it. I don't suggest doing it. It's like, from what I've like heard, it's one of the worst experiences you can force yourself to do.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, what are the effects?
It's like, it's basically like, it's a psychedelic experience.
It's like 10
But
minutes long, isn't it?
Yeah, it's super short, but
Oh.
it's like forcing yourself to have a bad trip. It's like, you just are having a bad trip.
There was I think the subreddit got banned, but there was a subreddit for a while. It was dedicated entirely to images and videos of trying to replicate like what it looked like or felt like to be on certain psychedelic drugs. And one of them was salvia. And it was a dude where it's like, it shows him taking the salvia and then he starts drawing a line, but his hand becomes the drawing. So he tries to crumple the paper, but it becomes like a fractal of him crumpling himself with the paper. And it just never ends until he stops tripping.
One of my favorite videos on YouTube is gardening.
Oh, gardening on salvia?
Yeah, it's literally, he's like, I'm just gonna plant these tomato.
You know, he gets like an 8-step like plan of like planting these tomato plants, and he's like, but first,
Let's smoke some
take a hit and
salvia.
smoke some
He
salvia.
takes a bong off camera and he starts smoking the salvia, and then he's like about to plant the plant, and then he's like,
He's like, first you gotta.
And then he like goes on his back and he's like his arms in the sky.
He literally just like looks like a dead like
like a fucking cockroach.
yeah, like a dead cockroach on the ground.
That's awesome.
That's this. Have you ever seen the internet etiquette guy? The dude with like the gentleman's mustache and the really long black hair.
oh yeah, that sounds familiar.
I'm pretty sure it's the same guy.
really.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I know it's like the dude who did this gardening on salvia thing did another thing as well. That's really similar.
Yeah.
He's done like 3 or 4 videos like that, where one of them is like, I'm gonna do this, but first I'm gonna take 3 bong hits. And stuff
So
like that.
drugs are cool, but you ever hit your knee and like make it kick automatically?
Oh yeah, I can. The reflex. I'm doing it right.
You're not hitting the right spot.
I'm doing it.
It's below your kneecap. You're hitting above.
I can do above. I can do it just above.
Yeah, you can do it above and below.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I just did it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's cool.
Let's
Um,
fucking.
Overwatch. Jeff quit. Jeffwatch is over.
Yeah.
Bye guys.
Okay. See ya. Thanks for listening to episode 39.
I farted.